Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. Well, the energy of this building, Coach, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history, going all the way back.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble, running with purpose. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So Akron's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And there's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Zips will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. It was a foot race, and he won it. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Zips looking to run some tempo here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first and long. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Second down play coming up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they'll run the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This offense scored the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
That is a 1st down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. And the Huskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Zips will come to the line to run the hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard.
These bitch-ass niggas out there trying to do me. They exploit shit.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. This is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's found some room with the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
Oh, yeah, they definitely cheating. What is it? I didn't even notice. Oh, that's big cheaters. Oh, yeah, he just threw his first incompletion. I only had the ball 2 fucking seconds.
Out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. The Akron offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had a passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time, a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Movement here from the tight end. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Zips trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
I gotta get my nigga touch on it for that. Whoever this is, Rattingham. I guess when I'm Rattingham. Oh.
Physical defending. That one
You'd have thought that he was
incomplete. Brings up second down.
Get my
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he pulls in the catch. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Cornhuskers will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Going to try to use his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And here's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. The Zips come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. Executed option play. And the Zips churn out another first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. The Zips will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Because this is what I love about the legacy in the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Broderick Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. And Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Kick is up, and no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Went after, up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Huskers. They will claim the second half lead. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Akron offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Zips looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They're going to run it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Zips pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 45. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to extend the play. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Caught quickly.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
So here we go, down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And the Zips will crank up the tempo.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the fourth quarter, of course you've got to go for it on fourth down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Makes a quick grab. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, accurate. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth.
Might as well just let these niggas score quick so I get a chance.
Kickoff team is on the
Instead
field
of
to
letting
boot
them
this
draw
one
it
away.
out.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. Jukes to get free. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, not an explosive play, but a great wrinkle to make the defense have to respect the perimeter and defending the perimeter. This time they lose the edge.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Press coverage now from the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Zips. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all
Hey,
year.
this freshman quarterback too, or I guess he's a sophomore.
At this point in the game, to try to advance into the next
Put a man like their halftime or something.
Coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Akron. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Akron offense back out on the field now. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play calling? Bringing pressure. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Zips.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 during the 4th. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Huskers will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.